going on, YouTubers? This is Mopar Man 1978. I'm out here on a hot southern Missouri day. Luckily we got these trees here shading the driveway, so I got my truck parked here. A few days back, early in the morning, I came out here and any of these bare spots on the heads, the front of the engine, whatnot, the engine block, around the spark plugs, all this area up above the manifolds, whatnot. I went ahead and put a fresh coat of VHT engine Chevy orange. Since I like the Chevy orange, it's like a Dukes of Hazzard General Lee orange. A lot better than the burnt orange that Chrysler has, but anyway, it makes the Mopar engines look a lot better. Anyway, I also decided to repaint my exhaust manifolds, and all I did was, I bought a whole party pack of these party cups and a hobby brush, like in the craft section of Walmart. This is probably about, this handle on here is probably about 11 inches long. Anyway, somewhat stiff bristles. Anyway, would spray a bunch of it into this cup, take my time, come in, run the brush along, paint all this up. Took probably about 2 or 3 coats, but as you can see, gave it a real nice pop, nice and shiny, nice even coat. Before, some of this stuff in here was flaking. Anyway, this is a daily driver, so it's, even after a power wash, it looked okay, but it still was kind of faded, so I decided to clean it up. Anyway, here's the topic of the video. I quit using the VHT header paint and the VHT, I still use the VHT engine paint, but I figured I'd give this this 2000 degree flat black paint a try on the exhaust manifolds, because last time I used the VHT high temp header paint black. It lasted for a little while, and then it decided to start flaking and turning this talcum powder consistency, crumbles coming up off the manifold. Even though these manifolds have been sandblasted and all the rust, they were chemically dipped, so there was bare metal. Anyway, I buffed off what I could with rags and a steel bristle, a little gun cleaning bristle brush, like a little brass bristle or a little steel bristle, fine bristle brush. Anyway, the other day I did the same thing. I took another one of these things. As you can see, this has got black paint on it. Went over all these two manifolds, top and bottom, with this brush, a couple coats, with the 2000 degree Rust-Oleum high temp engine paint. It's been about a week. As you can see, it's not flaking, it's not turning into a powdery soot, but it did turn like a charcoal gray, almost a primer gray in between. Anyway, I'm going to today I'm going to try the same brand but a different style. I put this, what is it, 1200 degree barbecuer slash fire pit paint. It's a gloss black instead of a flat black, and when I put these, when I did a nice coat of this on my rear brake drums, I checked them about a couple weeks later, and they look like I had just freshly painted them, a nice gloss black. So today this is going to be a part 1 to show what I'm going to be doing, and then I'll do a part 2 of how this looks, and maybe even a part 3 after a couple weeks, just to come back and see how the manifolds look. But I want to see how the gloss stands up to the manifold paint, to the engine temps, manifold engine temps, whatnot. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned.